Alrighty, welcome back guys. Today we're taking a look at Street Fighter V. This is one of the free PlayStation Plus games for September 2020. The year has just absolutely flown by and we're up to September already. This is a fantastic game. Again, both of the games this month are great free games, but the platinum in this one is a killer, and it is one of the hardest platinums on PlayStation 4. I just want to say that up front, before the drop, before we get going, so you know straight away what you're in for with this one. It's long, it's challenging, it's grindy. Let's take a look at it.
Gotta get up on my feet, get to what I need and
Alright, so I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Street Fighter is like a 9 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. All the guides I saw said 10 out of 10. And after looking at the trophies in this, I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. Personally, I think it's more like a 9. And that's because the guides were written, I guess, in 2016, long time ago now. Things have changed in the game since then. There's been more balance added. There have been more patches and things added to the game. Now, that doesn't eliminate the fact that this is an incredibly hard game, but I don't think it is the hardest platinum you can earn on the platform anymore, so that's probably where the scale sits. If you've earned this platinum already, or you're going for this platinum, then that is an enormous accomplishment and mad respect to you. The time to platinum is going to be somewhere in the realm of 100 or so hours, but it really depends on, I guess, your proficiency with fighting games and Street Fighter games. If you're quite good at these kind of games, obviously that time is going to be less, but you're gonna have to get good to be able to earn this one. Now, there are a ton of online trophies in this game. It's an entire category in and of itself. There are no missable trophies, really, because you can keep replaying different modes. There are difficulty-based trophies, especially for the survival mode. You'll be required to play through the survival mode in various modes multiple times. There's no need for chapter select. I guess in the story mode you kind of can, but it's not really required. And there are no additional stacks for this game. Now, in terms of a full breakdown, we have 45 trophies. It's a pretty big list. 1 platinum, 4 golds, 5 silvers, and 35 bronze trophies. And I've split them up into the simplest way possible. It's probably not as useful as some of my other guides, but 4 related to the story of the game, 6 related to the survival mode, 14 related to the online mode. There's 10 kind of random trophies that are under the MISC category, and then there's 10 cumulative based trophies as well you'll earn over time as you play through the game. Now, steps to platinum, my recommendation here is start with the story mode. This is because it's the easiest part of the game, or arcade. You can start just messing around with matches if you want to do that. But story mode gives you progression to begin with, and it teaches you kind of how to play the game a little bit. This will give you a decent feel for the game. You'll be able to learn mechanics and things there. Obviously, if you're a Street Fighter pro or a fighting game pro, you can probably skip this and move straight onto a more challenging mode and come back to it later. But this is where I'd recommend most people start. This will get you acquainted with the game in a really good way. It will earn you a ton of trophies straight off the bat as well. You'll get your story mode related trophies, plus you'll earn a ton of the miscellaneous stuff as well, just from either entering different menus or doing various things in that story mode. These will all kind of come quite naturally. You won't need to worry about those. So it'll give you a nice little boost to begin with. After that, it's really up to you how you want to tackle it. You can either go for the online trophies, or you can go for the survival trophies. Both of them are very, very difficult. And it depends on your confidence level in either of them. They're both challenging in different ways. Online, because you're going to need to be playing against real players in ranked matches, like competitive ranked matches, not just casual matches. So you actually have to play against the best players in the game, which, given it's now 2020, probably going to be harder to defeat. Or you can go into the survival mode, which is basically requires you to win 100 matches while maintaining your character's health through those matches. So that again is challenging for a different reason altogether. It's an attrition type battle versus I guess a raw skill type thing. But people are going to be stopped in their tracks in terms of it, because there's 2 trophies associated with online and survival, which I would say are the 2 hardest trophies in the game. And those are going to be the platinum killers for most people. But once you've done that, and that's where a huge chunk of your time is going to be, because it's not just play a few matches. This is playing a ton of the game to earn those trophies and work towards that. While you're doing all these things, obviously you'll be grinding cumulative based trophies as well for to finish everything else off, and that's kind of your step 3 as well. This will take time to earn those, but given you're kind of practicing along the way, it's all qualifying towards something. It's not kind of wasted, if that makes sense. even though it might feel that way if you keep losing. But it's not. In terms of notable trophies, there's 4 that I want to call out. They all have these kind of weird names where, like, you know, Back from Hell, the description of it is like, there's the trophy description and there's kind of like a bit extra. But this one here is for beating survival mode on the hardest difficulty, which is very, very hard. So that's going to be one of your platinum killers. You've got a True Warrior Spirit as well, which is also for beating survival mode on hard difficulty. So those are kind of your 2 tiers of survival mode. So there's those that are worth keeping in mind. Let's Fight Someone Strong. This is for battling in the Golden League, which is the online ranked mode. This is the hardest and most competitive online mode in the game. I'm not even going to pretend to you guys that I'm good enough to play in that. I'm absolutely not. I'm terrible at this game. But that's where all the best players in the world play, and you're going to have to be playing in there. You're going to have to get good in there as well. So that's going to be a massive platinum killer for some people. And then you've got the Priceless Trophy as well, which is you managed to get 100 million, which is you got 100 million FM. This is just a grindy trophy. This will come as you play through the game more and more. The reason it's so difficult to get is because it requires just such a massive time commitment. But if you're going for the Back from Hell and the Let's Fight Someone Strong trophies, this will come as you're playing towards those anyway. It's going to be something that will come naturally. I know that with all these guides, they're quick. These videos are fast. The idea behind that is that it's snappy and you can kind of get what you need and then get out and decide if you want to platinum it or not platinum it. I know that it kind of trivializes things. That gives you a bit of an idea of what's required. This platinum is hard. Don't like, I'm not even messing. It is a very, very challenging and time-consuming platinum. So before you invest time into it, just keep that in mind. It could be worth playing for fun. The game is great. It is a fun game, but it's a very challenging plat. So just be aware of that. I just want to kind of give a final warning about that. You know, I might make it sound easy, and it's easy for me to sit here and say it's easy when it's really not. So that's my honest opinion on it. Great game, hard platinum. If you have this platinum, mad respect to you as well. If you do have it, let me know you've got it in the comment section down below. I want to hear what that journey was like. I want to hear the mental hardship that you must have gone through to earn that platinum trophy. I'm very curious to find out what kind of person has done that to themselves. I'm guessing a pro Street Fighter player probably. But that's the video, guys. Hopefully it was helpful for you. Let me know if you're planning on playing this or going for the platinum in this game down below as well. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving a thumbs up for it. I would really appreciate that. If you're a new viewer of the channel and you've just discovered this video, please consider subscribing and go and fight in the streets. Be a fighter boy. Be a street fighting boy. I'll see you guys all in the next one. See ya. Bye.